heart or foot? That's the question. I often get asked by my clients, by my students in Guasha face yoga workshops, which is the basic shape to go for if you're getting yourself a starter Guasha. This shape is something that you're probably most familiar with. If you search Guasha on Amazon, chances are this comes up. And yet what I would say is invest into this one rather than this one if you just want to own one basic tool. Why is that the case? Well, simply speaking, this will last longer. These things are slippery when they have oil on, so a longer tool like this with more for you to hold on to will have a longer life because you won't drop it in the sink, most likely on the first application. The other thing about the longer shape is working with the back of your neck, which frankly, and the trapeze, which we should all be doing because this is where a lot of tension, a lot of stagnation is. So watch this. I've got some reach. I can go here, I can go under my neck, versus this, where it's a bit like, oh, lifting the shoulder too high. And also I'm really missing that foot, those toes, the indentations that can reach and make it nicer for me here. The other thing which you will notice straight away is the size. Why does it matter? Well, watch a basic stroke on the cheek here, which is a draining move and also helping to iron out some fascia. Nice long stroke covering all the way from under my eye to my jawline, right? Watch this. You see, I'm either here, but not here. Or if I go from my chin, then I kind of run out of space here, just in the middle of my cheek. So that doesn't quite cover it. And that is just more time because you'll have to do this and then this separately, who has time? And same here on the chest. If you're wanting to work with your chest muscle here, this is longer, so just more reach, covering a longer surface, saving you time. Now, where can this be useful and why lots of people like this shape? Well, this move here, which is something very basic, something that you would have probably seen a million times on Instagram and whatever. When your chin line fits into this opening between the two prongs of your heart. Hey, not a biggie. You could do this on the jaw and under the jaw. Or maybe with this end would be more convenient as two separate movements. So if you are worried that your chin is not going to fit into your guasha, well, you could do two separate lines. Or at the end of the day, this shape here without the stone is actually really beautiful for that as well and allows you to be sensitive to the tension in the jaw you may be experiencing. Now, also the eye here. If you've got your heart, it could be quite convenient, depending on the size of that heart though, to go under the brow while also touching with the other end of the stone on the cheek. So you're kind of allowing some depuff, some fluid movement here under the eye while sculpting the lid. That is nice and convenient as well for the little heart-shaped stone. And yet, if you maybe close your eye so that your eyelashes are not in the way, you could totally accomplish that same nice long stroke on the brow and on the cheek with one stone. Now, if I'm having a workshop, of course, I would use this and this and this. That was nearly break right there. These and even this and other things coming just for fun, but basically one shape is enough.